Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back today for another Alliance War video. So this is war number 4 for season 52, and 4 Loki is facing off against Alpha Flight. And so I'm literally recording this war right after I just finished recording the war against Chaos with the big, scary Red Skull Mangog thing. If you guys haven't seen that war already, you should go check it out. It's an interesting one. This one, however, I had a lot more fun in this war. This war was awesome. And mainly just because the 3 champs that I brought are awesome and I like them all, and I'm pretty good with all of them too. Hulkling, there's not a champ in the game that I feel more comfortable using than Hulkling. He's just so busted. And yeah, it was either Hulk or Hulkling that I could have brought. Those are the 2 options I came up with because I was assigned an Onslaught mini boss. I think I'm going through my whole path right here. You can see I got this Sasquatch mini boss, got this Werewolf mini boss, I got this Onslaught mini boss. That's who I'm going to be using Hulkling for, and then a Bullseye main final boss with Onslaught. So jam-packed war here for you guys. Let's go ahead, boost up, and get into the first fight. We got some White Tiger. So the count wasn't banned for this war, which is awesome because ever since the second war where I got to use him, he had been banned for the 3rd war. This was the 4th war he wasn't banned, but I'm pretty sure he's been banned since. I don't think I've had any more Count Nefaria war action since this one, because most people are banning him because he's just so good with the tactic, So up first here we just have a White Tiger who I don't really have too much experience fighting, but I think that's because she's not that good of a defender, so I'm not really too worried. Yeah, just parrying, 5-hit comboing. Right here, she hits me, it's fine. If you take a little damage, whatever, it's all good. And then, yeah, pop a special 2 here. Does a lot of damage, and she's almost dead. She does a little special 2 off here, but then we combo, relic, dead. So, a special to the face. It hurt a little bit, but hey, it's all good, we're fine. And then next up here we have a Chilth, so I'm just going to be going for some Onslaught here. So I think they recently made a change with the way Onslaught, or maybe not, maybe it's not Onslaught, maybe it's just the way Cleanse interacts. But before, I'm 99% sure, when Onslaught would parry against Shield, because I had done this matchup before, she would just instantly purify the stun and nothing would happen. But now, if I get a parry when she has that cleanse, it should punish her with a passive stun right here. Boom, yeah. So I'm 99.999% sure when Onslaught first came out that didn't work like that. So I'm pretty sure that's been changed, which is good. Which makes Onslaught better, which I like. So I ended up taking a little bit of a combo from Shield. That was a little sketchy, but it's fine. We're fine, and we heal from the bleed, so we're healing it back. But yeah, get the special 2 off, and of course the fight is over. So making a couple little mistakes in those first 2 fights, it's all good. It's just gonna cost a couple potions here or there. No big deal at all. So moving on into section 2 here, we have a Maw and a Beta Ray Bill, and I was at this point I was a little unsure. I was is this right? Maw, Beta Ray Bill, and who am I using for Beta Ray Bill? Is it supposed to be Count? So I was a little unsure, so I just quickly checked my line app here. This is what our Alliance War sheet looks like when we get all of our assignments. If you're curious how that looks, that's what mine typically looks like. Of course, it's sideways. Just doing a quick peek just to make sure I know what I'm doing. I am supposed to use Count for both of these fights. Just double checking that. So gonna go ahead and heal him up. And I had fought an Ebony Maw war boss with the Count. It's like a 4-minute and 30-second fight. So that was really interesting. And some of you guys in the comments said that with the tactic, with the heal block, you can hit into Maw if you're faltered. No thanks. I'm good. At the start of that boss fight, I hit into him 1 time while I was faltered. I must have not had the heal block up because I took the fat degen passive, and the moment that happened, bro, I'm like, no, I will not hit into him while I'm faltered. No thanks. I'm good. I'm gonna play it slow and steady. And hey, man, you gotta do whatever works for you. Slow and steady. Soloed me that boss fight. Solo is a solo at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if you solo it. So yeah. And here, same thing. I'm not going to be messing with the falter. No thanks. We're just going to be chilling. I'll play this fight how I want to play it. I'll fight Maw normally, beta specials, and, you know, heavy punish the special one. Or get some re-parries off and just parry him that way. Boom, just like that. Parry heavy. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I fight Maw. And that's what I'm going to stick to. That's what I'm comfortable with. So we're chilling at 39 charges right now. So I wanted to get off a heavy attack, you know, before I got off a special, because I didn't want the falter to appear during that, just being extra careful. And here Ebony Maw drops a chonky special 2, but we just block the whole thing, because if you take an Ebony Maw special 2 to the face, you're dead. You, my friend, are dead. Unless you're using Cassie Lang, you're dead. Even if you have an invulnerability boost, you're dead. Maw is just crazy with this tac, dude. If he hits you with that special 2, it's lights out. It is Jover. I was watching Andy's war video, and yeah, he was fighting an Ebony Maw boss with Cassie, and he ate a full special 2 to the face, and she tanked it, man. Cassie's crazy. She tanked it with 50% health, but any other champ, man, they're not tanking that. And I don't even know if the count could. He does have 90% degeneration resistance, but the hit damage would do a lot. I don't know. I'm not trying to find out. I am not trying to find out. So yeah, go ahead, bait the special 1 here, and then boom, heavy at 58 charges. We're chilling. Got a bunch of furies right now. Gonna go ahead and throw the special 1. Get back into the Ionic Overdrive. There we go. And bait another special 1. Counter with the heavy. And yeah, this Ebony Maw is just about dead. Gonna go full combo into Relic, into heavy. Guarantee that knockdown. Bait one more special. And go to town. And I think I'll throw my special 1 just to try to get a little bit of healing. He died like on the healing part, but yeah. Not too bad. 2 minutes 19 seconds for that Maw. Then we move up to Beta Ray Bill. Now this is weird because, you know, I've never fought Beta Ray Bill outside of like the event quest. You know? So like it's weird fighting a champ that, you know, you haven't really fought before. And Beta Ray Bill is powerful. You know, he's no slouch. I definitely don't want to get hit by him. So here I was reading just to see, you know, if I have to maybe push him to a special 3, what that would do. It just gives him this resonance buff. So yeah, not too worried here. I think I do put on an invulnerability boost because I was a little bit worried, man. I was genuinely a little bit worried about this Bill. And the next fight, I think it's a Sasquatch that I wanted the invul boost on for as well. So get into this fight, just, you know, do our normal thing, parry, build up some of our charges. Every parry we get 10 of the charges, then once we get to 100 we are put into our Ionic Overdrive. So here he throws a special 1, applies some passive shocks to me, trying to, you know, dex a little bit what I can, but, you know, I'm not the most familiar with his specials, especially dexing them, so, you know, I'm trying to be very careful. And then the shock expires, and it deals a lot of damage, like, a lot. I was like, crap! And now there's 5 of those passive shocks on me. I'm like, dude, like, we gotta end this fight quick. Like, freaking Bill, man. We gotta get out of here. So here, I pop my special 2, got the 15 Furies. Here, pop my special 1, get back in the Overdrive, get some healing too, heal back some of that freaking burst damage. Bait the heavy here, get hit by the second part of it. And then boom, take another, look at that burst damage. Look at that, I was at 83% and I go down to 63. Look at that. Look at that, man. That's a lot of damage. 19,000 damage for nothing. I guess because I blocked his special? Like, damn. So, yeah. Freaking Beta Ray Bill, dude. That's just annoying. Just bursted down by expiring passive shocks that he applied through my block. Yeah, that's weird. But whatever. You know, it wasn't really a hard fight. Just a bit of a weird, odd fight. And we just took a little bit of damage. It's going to cost a couple of potions. You know, at the end of the day, whatever. Rather cost potions than revives. Even though revives are free and heal way more, still rather use potions than revives. Because if you're using a revive, that means you died. But yeah, here we get to a rank 3 Sassy. So, when this fight, I remember my Officer Clown was hesitant to assign the count to this fight because every time, I believe it's when Sassy is knocked down, he just goes debuff immune. So, you know, with the count, we have a lot of debuffs, and, you know, with the tactic, every 5 debuffs equals the heal block. So it's a little sketchy, but Clown actually did the fight with his Count Nefaria like a couple wars prior. I think it was that war number 2 where I used the Counts. He didn't assign me that fight because he was a little worried about it. He did it himself, which is what a good officer does. You know, if they're a little bit worried about assignments and they don't want to send someone to die, you know, they'll take it themselves first to see it. You know, I very much respect that. And so Clown did it, and he said it was pretty easy. And I never saw the gameplay, but I just took his word for it. You know, if he said this fight is fairly easy with the Count, then I'm like, okay, you know, I wasn't really too worried. So I didn't really have an exact game plan. I didn't ask for advice on this fight or anything. I just went in. I just went in. Because the Clown said it was easy, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out, you know? And it's definitely going slow. Because, you know, I need to knock him down because of the ebb and flow knockdown. But every time I do that, he goes debuff immune, and I lose all my debuffs. So, yeah, it's a little bit weird. But I tried to evade out of that special there. Missed it. That's why I'm rocking the invulnerability boost, though. You know, you never know. And that is dealing some damage. Those 3 Ruptures doing about 950 per tick, and we're only healing about 216 through willpower. It's fine. It's all good. You know, I am able to heal back right here. Let's see, I go from 68 to only 70. That was pretty weak healing. But, you know, slowly, steadily, I know I can heal up. And the way the Count's healing works, it's based on missing health. So, you know, the lower your health goes, just the more your healing is going to help you out. So, you know, I wasn't really too worried. And, yeah, just trying my best to manage everything here. That was some decent healing. But, yeah, we've gotten down about halfway, and, you know, we still have more than half the amount of time on the clock. So we're on track. We're doing pretty good. Here, I'm going to time this knockdown with the node. So, boom, his protection just came back. And then during the special, we knock him down again. Here, I'm in my Onic Overdrive. I have 10 of my Furies, and then the Fury passive from the node. So we're able to get in some pretty good damage here. But now, of course, the fight is winding down. And, you know, he's trying to heal. Sassy's trying to heal, probably from his own healing, probably from the tactic healing, but we got that heal block on him. So we're good. The heal block is about to wear off here, so we do need to get some debuffs up. Boom, there we go, get a fresh heal block. And then he does go into his Wrath of Tanarak mode here. So yeah, which is a good thing because now he has no protection, but he still has the protection from the ebb and flow knockdown, so boom, knock him down. Now we're good to go. He has, you know, no reduced damage right now. I just need a combo. Just need a combo. Boom, evade. Combo. Doesn't quite die because the protection comes back. But throw the special too. Dead. So, you know, still had a minute 30 on the clock. Definitely took some time, but yeah, really wasn't too bad of a fight. Just gotta have some patience for it. So, man, like, so far, I'm feeling incredible this war. You know, like, especially after the previous war, where, if you haven't seen it yet, this is your warning, spoiler warning, I died 3 times. You know, after dying 3 times in the last war, for this one to have not died yet, it feels pretty good. Plus, still have a boss fight and some other stuff, so I'm feeling really good at this point. But I would say the fight that I was most worried about was actually this one right here. This Werewolf, because I just find Werewolf to be sketchy, and with, you know, Onslaught, and I've never fought a Werewolf with Onslaught, and it's weird because I've done the reverse matchup. You know, I've used Werewolf to fight Onslaught plenty of times. Werewolf is a great counter to Onslaught because Onslaught is weak to physical damage, and that's what Werewolf does with his Ruptures. So, you know, I was worried, but then I realized this is Hazard Shift, Shock, and Incinerate. So what that means is I'll pretty much have a 100 uptime on a damaging debuff, which also gives him Neuroshock. So that means I don't have to use my special 1. So I can just go right to special 2. So I just need a heavy. Boom. There we go, get the heavy. And I didn't special yet, because I'm just waiting. I'm letting, you know, the Neuroshock add up more and more and more. So boom, now we're at 17 of those degens. So here I'm just going to go combo, relic, heavy, special, and that's pretty much all she wrote. So I don't know why I was so worried about this fight. Onslaught on Hazard Shift, Shock, Incinerate is just a cheat code. Oh my god. That was, you know, a little bit of a load off my shoulders. Once I did that fight, I'm like, damn, I destroyed that fight. Like, I'm feeling really good now. I have just an Onslaught that I'm going to use my boy Hulkling for, and then a Bullseye boss who I'm going to use my boy Onslaught for. So, like, I'm feeling really good. Final 2 fights, 2 of the most difficult fights this war. You know, rank 3 Onslaught, rank 3 Bullseye, on the mini-boss island. One's a final boss. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm feeling confident. Now I got Hulkling here, Power Start 1, 200% Cosmic Power Back Boost. This has 500,000 health. But again, I am not worried at all. You know, I fought Onslaught so many times in Battlegrounds with Hulkling. He's one of my favorite options for it. I fought, you know, Onslaught in the spring, or the summer, no, yeah, the Spring of Suffering, or Spring of Sorrow, whatever it's called. You know, I fought that Onslaught in there. Literally, the first time I fought him with a Hulkling, I soloed him. You know, like, I'm so comfortable with this matchup. I'm really not worried at all. There is one node that's a little bit sketchy here, the prowess node. But I'm not worried, because I'm just going to be playing this fight very slowly, steadily. You see, I threw my special 2, and then I just backed off. I don't go for another hit. I don't go for another combo. I don't go for anything. I bait his special. That's it. Taking this fight very slow, very steady, very safe. That's the name of the game here. Slow, steady, safe. I'm not dying. I'm not dying 3 times this war. I refuse. I'm going to try to not die at all. So boom, bait out another special, and now we're lined up. We're teed up to rip this fat special 2 and to fully utilize the power back boost, because the first special 2, you know, I hit into his block, so it didn't do as much. And then, so here we're going to full combo, throw another special 2. That gives us 3 Fury buffs, and that's Onslaught just destroyed in 1:08 seconds. So again, just feeling so good. Now it's Bullseye time. Rank 3 Bullseye. So he has 886,000 health. I had like 2 seconds left on my Power Start 1 boost. I was like, screw it, let's just jump in. The Power Start 1 boost is still there, and I'm just going to immediately heavy special 1. Just get the nerve shocks up, dump my power. Might have been smarter to wait a little bit, but whatever. You know, I just wanted to get the damage up, get cooking. So boom, and I'm just going to be, you know, throwing these heavies to continually pause, get the long pause on all that. So, you know, it's a little bit weird fighting Bullseye with Onslaught on a stun immune, because, you know, I'm so used to when his Killer Instinct is up to, you know, parry and punish him because he shrugs the stun and then Onslaught replaces it with a passive. But here, he's stun immune, so that doesn't work. So right here, I'm thinking, like, what do I do here? I guess I just gotta bait this out, and then I hope that I'm able to, you know, pause my Neuroshock here. So I just go for my Striker, just play extra safe, heavy, into special 2. Because I'm getting a little panicked at this point. I've taken a lot of block damage. You know, I've already lost 30% of my health just to block damage, which I do not appreciate. But it's alright. So my degens are about to fall off here. I'm like, oh no, I gotta save those. I gotta save those. Luckily, he throws the heavy. Ooh, we just barely saved them. And then, boom, heavy, special. Night, night, Bullseye. Peace, my brother. Goodbye. Boom. Go from having my worst war of the season to my best war of the season. No deaths. Boss solo. Just crushed it, man. It felt so good to bounce back after that last war, man. So yeah, and we actually won this war. I think this was our best war of the season so far. We only had 6 deaths, man. Absolutely crushed it. And yeah, this time, it's funny because I was 3rd MVP last war when I died 3 times. And then I'm 3rd MVP this war when I don't die at all and solo a boss. The MVP system is so stupid, but this one actually feels valid. Like, I did feel like I deserved to be an MVP this war because I did so many fights, didn't die, I took a boss. But last war, no. No, I feel like I probably did the worst in the Alliance. But yeah, this war, this is warranted, I feel. Crushed it. So yeah, bounce back. This war was not for the haters, not for the comment section. Sorry, you guys gotta wait for a war where I die some more. But this war was for all the homies, all the supporters, all my real ones that want to see me succeed and not die in war. Shout out to all you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the boss fight. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace.